Hey, welcome back. Good seeing you. Welcome back to SoG. This morning, today is actually our first 60-degree day. And so I'm super excited about that. It's got me out here ready to do some work, but it is still freezing. I think it's about 40 something right now in the shade. My white balance is going crazy. All right. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm out here doing this morning is trying to fashion what I think is a bracket that may work for the arm on that street light that fell, unfortunately. So I'm out here doing that right now. I know I said I'd be working on the windows, and actually it crossed my mind to start doing that work today, but I'm also supposed to be doing something else for a friend, and so I don't really want to get too involved in doing the window and then totally walk away from it in my ADHD manner of doing things. So I'm trying to just do one thing and then the next. In the meantime, though, this is pretty quick. It's pretty easy. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. All right, so this is just one of my random braces for I believe it's 2x6 or 2x8 for when I was building the shed. I mean the garage over there. Whatever. This was one of the braces I had bought for that and never ended up using. So what I've done this morning is just drilled 2 holes into the bottom of it, and what I want to use this for is to essentially hold the arm, or what's left of the arm, and fasten it to the pole much like that. And that way it's extended, it's got the metal arm, and it should be hopefully weatherproof in terms of the wind. Yeah, so that's what I'm out here doing this morning, just trying to fashion this old piece. Like I said, I just pre-drilled those little holes at the bottom. They weren't there, but like I said, that's specifically so that I can sink it into the pole and have it held up. I think I'll do it that way. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So it has the metal base, and then these side holes is where I'm going to screw it into what remains of the neck of that light, and hopefully this solves that problem for me. So yeah, I'll get started on that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. You can see it took a little bit of damage from the fall, I think. So that was a pretty clean break at the end. And yeah, got a little bit of break in the body there. Aside from that, it looks pretty good on both sides. So turns out it's a little bit more durable than I even thought it might be. Yeah, see, some more bird poop there at the top, so they landed on it. They're trying anyway. And yeah, no other damage at all from the fall. It's lit up the last couple nights, so I know it works. Oh. Okay, and then this. So before I had it up kind of like that. Let me get back. Kind of like this, hanging like that, but it was tilted up. So with this new brace, it's just going to be flat up against it like that and just hanging over. And you know what? Maybe I'll be able to click it up a little. I think so. I'll work it out. All right, so here's essentially what I was trying to convey before. This guy is going to sit inside of that like that. Yeah, it's going to be like that. Now this is much wider, but what I'm going to do is actually just loop it over like that until it's tight enough. Use these screw holes here to screw that together, and then like I said, these last 2 on the pole itself. And that is how this will go. Hopefully. Best case scenario. So, alright, I wanted to look at how these screw holes even align. They hardly do, but let's give it a shot. And I'm just using random leftover screws that I had here on the homestead. So, got my whole bucket of random screws, plus some more in my pocket. Just want to make sure I get some that are long enough, because it's actually hollow in the middle. So essentially I'm just going to be running a screw through the middle of the middle, and hopefully I do enough of those and they hold, and this works like magic. That's the plan, man. Alright, that was way too easy, which leaves me concerned with exactly how well those are going to hold. Because the other idea I had was also just doing a nut and bolt situation. But let's see what this ends up being when we're done. Yeah, that one went through way too easy. Let's try the end of it. Come on. Alright, 2 in, and doesn't look like it was a terrible idea in the end. You know what might have been a better idea though? Screwing this side to the pole before I did all that. But full speed ahead. Probably do just a couple more to ensure that it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it seems to be pulling pretty tight, so that's good. I don't want to strip it. Okay. So now that is attached here, which means, in theory, that'll just hold up like that. Look at that, y'all. I think I might have got this right. How about that? Alright, I'm going to use big anchor screws, I think. Go with a 2.5. Probably is good. To fasten it to the pole. Yeah, 2.5 will be good. So 2 of these guys, hex head screws. Gonna put them in 1, 2, fasten it to the pole, and we should be good. Let me get on that. Alright, all set up over here now. Sort of. Got all my stuff. Got my drill. And we're going up. Ah, I forgot all these things are up here. No, it's not coming out. And I did not bring the proper bit to remove either of these, unfortunately. That one's all stripped out. This one's Phillips head, and like I said, I've got hex, so I guess we're going underneath. Sooner or later, this light will be at my head with the fixtures that keep getting stuck in here. That's a drill bit. There we go. Alright, that being what it is, I think I need to adjust this ladder just so that I have some room for leverage. There we go, should be good. So bulky. I angled the screw down a little bit, that way any birds that want to rest on this don't bring it down. What is your problem? All right. What do we think, y'all? Looking good, not going nowhere. It's a little bit lower, but now I'm gonna see if I can't bend it up. Like I said, should be able to. There we go. Now it's pretty much sitting like it was before. Sweet. Problem solved. Alright, yeah, so that should be good now. I almost wish we had some winds to test it. You know, I like putting these things up in the wind to make sure that the wind is not doing something unexpected when it does happen. But, yeah, I think, you know, I think the 4-screw approach worked out well. I do need to take those other fixtures down, but it's for another day. But yeah, that should be back up and good to go. And on that note, I think we're done for today. I was gonna do something with my propane. I was gonna disconnect my big tank and the little tank and take them off to get filled, which is something I have to do periodically. Typically, the big tank will last me about a month and a half or so. The little 20-pound tanks on the camper, particularly with this insane cold that we've had, don't last nearly as long. I mean, last year over the winter, I'd probably get 7-8 days out of a 20-pounder. And then I've got to get it refilled, so I ended up buying a couple of them just so that I had one to refill while the other one was in operation. And then I picked up a 100-pounder later on. And like I said, the 100-pounder is good for 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks easy in regular weather. But with this crazy cold we've been having, I don't know. Actually, I've not filled it up since it got this cold. I've just been running through the 4-pounders like every 4 days or so. Sorry, the 20-pounders every 4 days or so. So, I don't know. Not today, though. Another day I'll go and take that and get it filled up and go from there. It is so bright out here, y'all. Camera's having trouble with the background. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're going to wrap this one up for today. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you giving some of your time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and even share these videos. That helps me a lot to grow the channel. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. And again, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.